Welcome to what may possibly be the only thing worth of value that we record today. Sorry, audience, we've just...
After solving Luke's puzzle, Layton talks to him and finds out he can predict the Spectre's appearances.
Indeed.
Shut up, I'm the narrator here. Layton, Emmy, and Luke set off for North Ellie, where according to Luke, the Spectre will next appear.
North Eli. I can't believe I, an American, have to tell an actual British person how to rightfully pronounce something British.
I'm the narrator here.
Hey, Layton!
What?
You missed a line.
You missed your line.
I don't care.
God dang it, Layton! This isn't what we pay you for. You may have to suffer a pay cut for that.
By the way, Jovah, I don't think we've discussed this already.
Line.
I don't think we've discussed this already, but can I be Athena since Maya's not in it?
I suppose you could be Athena, especially since well, I was also wondering about maybe having
Don't get me wrong, Shiro, but I think you're kind of miscast for Athena.
Well, I'm kind of wondering because I was wondering about maybe having you voice Bobby Fulbright. But I mean, if you're gonna voice Athena,
I can voice both. Who cares?
Well, I mean, in the case that you voice Athena, I could have Teal voice Bobby Fulbright.
Oh, that would be even better, actually. Let's go with that.
Okay, then. So yeah, and besides, at least Shiroi gets to voice Mia.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not to mention that you'll have both Trucy and Pearl to voice in Dual Destinies.
Is Athena the stupid one?
No. Athena is the best female character in the entire series. I'm not even kidding. She's amazing.
What do you mean by stupid one?
I thought you were talking about...
The stupid one would be Trucy, I guess. She's not really stupid. She's more like innocent.
Stupid.
She's more like innocent.
No, I mean the blonde. This dumb blonde.
Oh, no, the dumb blonde is in Turnabout Pickup.
That's Regina Berry.
Ugh, I hate that character. Anyway, back to an game that's actually much better written.
Yes, we have established that Paige will voice Athena in Ace Attorney. I have no idea how this discussion even started.
I know. I'm sorry, audience, but okay, back to the plot.
Anywho, Professor Layton, Luke seems set on accompanying you. I trust you will look after him. And not mistreat him either.
This is my game.
And remember, his father is the mayor. There will be severe consequences if you mistreat him.
But we're filming a game.
He's the mayor.
There is no mayor, it's a game.
No, his father...
Who do you think wrote the script?
His father is the mayor, and have I mentioned that his father is also an angry Kryptonian who could very easily break your neck?
As your assistant, I suppose I should... Okay.
Archaeology's alright, but give me a good puzzle any day.
But hey, I'm over here, you know.
The windows are so clean you can barely see they're there.
Somebody must take pride in keeping those panes spotless.
It's Beth. Every ounce of her energy goes to those windows.
Luke, learn to read.
Excuse me if I was reading on the fly there while I was also trying to explain something.
And by the way, if this is a prequel, how did you manage to de-age yourself a year or two?
It's simple, Professor. Through the power of being voiced by the director of this particular one.
But I thought
it's the same way it's the same way that you're actually younger too.
I thought Mr. Big was the director.
No, afraid not.
Oh wait, I see. He was fired for bullying Emmy.
Luke, your voice
I'm sorry,
is rough.
Herschel. I'm afraid this isn't the best time for a reunion. I'm sure you understand. I have to deal with this Spectre business. And Luke has been so odd lately.
Oh my god, he's Blofeld. Kill him. Of course, no mayor or father is without his fair share of concerns. Leave the Spectre investigation to me for now. It is my game after all. You try to get some rest, or you're fired.
How do you fire the bear?
Yes, thank you, Herschel. You're a good friend. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
I'm the producer, remember? I can fire any of you like that.
But we came here to talk to you, and you're saying now's not the time.
But you're deviating from the script.
Anyway,
The script that I helped write.
Jovah, could you please maybe try to get this commentary back on track and explain what's going on?
Yeah, okay, basically, we're about to go searching out, looking for clues on the Spectre before night falls. This will sort of allow us to interact with a lot of the town.
This is one of those playthroughs where it's very rarely that I speak out of character.
Oh, yeah, because you have so much fun with your character.
Yeah.
And also because you're the main character of this particular game. Which will be weird, because apparently when we get to Apollo Justice, I'm going to be playing Phoenix, who is sort of a dick to Apollo.
And who's not the main character for once. Yay!
You see, Apollo, I, Phoenix Wright, learned how to be a dick from this professor in Europe I met. So, any complaints that you have about me being a dick to you can direct to Phoenix.
I thought Europeans were supposed to be the nice people.
That's what Level 5 wants you to think, Apollo. But you see, in reality, this Professor
listen to
Layton
him,
was so
we're
much of a
lovely
dick that
people.
they wore off unto me.
Shut up, Jovah.
Okay.
Actually, I went to Landudno once. The sand kind of hurt.
You don't say.
Flanders.
Anywho, here's a
Well,
puzzle
however
to
you
get
say
us
it.
back. Anyway, here's a puzzle to get us back on track. Curtain call. The butler left a note with instructions, but he scribbled it out in a hurry, making it a little hard to understand. Don't forget curtain 13. Which set of
my God.
curtains could
B.
he be referring to? The ones labeled A, B, C, or D?
B. Come on, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so please don't forget curtain 13.
Why are you bothering with hints?
Because I'm
Really?
doing what Pedro does, showing off the
Well,
hints.
Pedro doesn't do it if it's blatantly obvious.
He does do it sometimes, even if it is blatantly obvious. I'm just doing it for
Mr.
the.
Mr.
I'm just
No,
doing-
usually I do it. Usually I do it very frequently because, if anything, to get the most out of the game.
Mr.
Exactly.
Jovah, why do you insist on wasting my time?
Because I'm doing it for the sake of playthrough, like my compatriot Pedro does.
But even a child could figure this one out. Luke, can you figure this one out?
Yeah, of course I can.
See, even he can figure it out.
But
Why are we
Professor,
wasting our-
but Professor, Luke is a specifically gifted child.
Yeah, and
even the dumbest children can get this one.
let's be fair, Professor. There are some people there who actually could have some problems with these puzzles.
Well, then they really need to go back to nursery.
You
Personally, I
say this
really
that
love this
you're.
puzzle. I think it's a really it's a deviously ingenious puzzle. One of those that really makes.
It's easy as shit. That's not very ingenious.
I find
Well, it could be easy to some, but to others, it might not exactly be the most simple thing.
true. I mean, that's not for. I mean, not
I'm
everybody.
surprised if the super hint is it's
A
B, you
challenging
fucking
puzzle,
moron.
to be sure.
Basically, Dwibs, the
No
people
puzzle is
people
without
tend to
an
have their
answer.
strengths or weaknesses in puzzles.
Yeah, trust me, Dwebs. Someone's mileage in terms of how easy a puzzle is may vary in Layton games. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, there's the whole factor of things being so easy, people just don't notice it.
Not
Like,
to mention the fact that some of the hints are just plain fun to read for how they're worded.
not to mention Dwebs. Like, for example, for me, for example, my personal weakness is the optical illusion puzzles. I can't, for the life of me, get good at those.
My weakness tends to be those puzzles that you have to do with a certain set of moves because it sort of pressures me.
Anyway, back to the dialogue. Just between us, this isn't the first time Dolan's handwriting has been hard to read either.
But Dwibs' voice in this woman.
Oh, yes? Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry,
Actually,
Dwebs.
I fired myself, so you do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I gave myself a new job.
Yes.
Yes, that lovely penmanship he did. All neat and tidy. Foreshadowing!
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Uh,
No, wait. No, I banned foreshadowing. You're fired. I'm doing it.
Oh,
this is
but Layton,
trying
if
to
you
make
ban
a beer,
foreshadowing,
he's been
then
rushed on his feet.
Layton,
Still,
if you
he
tried
can't
to
write things right, I can't read them right. See?
Layton, if you try to ban foreshadowing in any of your games, you might as well just fire the whole writing team.
Sometimes I wish he would just do things the way he used to. I meant the cast.
Then you might as well fire almost the entire cast as well.
I think he means we're not allowed to shout foreshadowing.
okay.
Yes,
Hey,
you did it,
I'm
and so
sorry.
Peter
I'm
is
sorry.
fired.
I'm sorry, it's just that one was just, that tickled my fancy so much that I just had to do it.
Let me put it this way,
Tell him.
Layton. If you got onto everyone who foreshadows something in some way,
Jovah, remember, in character.
Right.
Yeah, let's try to go
As
back
said
to
before, the Spectre will appear tonight in Great Eli Street in the North Eli District. That's how you pronounce it, Professor.
Eli. Okay.
That's where that little boy was from. That one we met earlier, whose family had evacuated.
Yes.
You know, the
How's
one
the
who
auto
we
cue looking for
assume.
you, Emmy?
It seems that Dylan has given them my warning then.
I believe the auto cue only applies to Final Fantasy.
But of course.
That's the fastest way to North Ellie. I know teleportation.
Eli! Eli, Professor! It's pronounced Eli! You're British yourself! You should be able to pronounce it! Once we
I've
pass the
never
boat
heard of
landing,
Eli
there's a
before in my
crossroads.
life.
Cut! Professor, if you don't get your lines
Jovah.
right, I swear to God I will replace you with a lamp!
Meanwhile, the executive producer, aka me, enters. What the fuck is going on here? Get the fuck back to work.
I'm trying, but Luke keeps bothering me.
Who's being the dick now,
Well, someone has to be a dick to the dick so that we can out-dick him.
Indeed.
The police have been helping with the evacuation, I think. Please
No,
follow
you're
along!
pronouncing it wrong. It's evacuation.
I shall be right back.
I passed by a house here that had been destroyed by the Spectre. Why do I sound like a boy?
Because you
Well-
are a boy!
Oh fuck it, someone else do it.
Pedro, you take
About
over.
that, Luke?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. about
Brooks'
it.
house, you mean? It was attacked only recently. No one was hurt, but the house is completely torn apart. We suspect that it may have been his Onyx.
Actually, it was me. I mean, yeah, it was his Onyx.
Dwarf
So that
probably
was the
knows
spec-
exactly what this is. Well, he won't know what it means, but Jovah, you want to talk about people in Britain being able to pronounce things correctly? Here is the name of a town in Wales.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Yes, that is the full name of the town.
How do you pronounce
Wait
that?
a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, you're pulling my leg.
Nope.
So look it
no,
up
I'm
on
not.
Google, you'll find out.
Yep.
How do you even pronounce this? Like,
Joe,
Like-
hey Joe, here's a link.
Oh
I'm
my.
not pulling your leg at all.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try to read this. Hold on, for the sake of the audience, ladies and
Quite a
gentlemen, here's
few,
me
yes.
trying to read supposedly a British word.
Yeah,
supposedly.
This is
This
Welsh.
is in Welsh.
Well, Wales is part of Britain, so.
Yeah.
Land fair. You know what? Fuck this. Like,
I'll try. Llanfair, Gwyn, Gil, Goger.
Okay, if even an actual Welsh person can pronounce this, who can pronounce
The
it?
Welsh are fucking nuts. Like, seriously. It's- So you're telling me that
Something, go.
you're
Oh.
telling me that the group of people got together. What should we name our town? How about Llanfair?
Hey,
and
my boy.
everybody was just
Good to see you getting some fresh air,
I
kid.
had any objection to this.
Oh my god, the Winter Soldier's here.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay, let's get back to the game now.
guys, it's the Winter Soldier.
Growing boys like
The-
you need to get out and fresh the smell air. You trust old Bucky here. Here you'll have a lot of fun playing outside with this. I say, boy.
Bucky, hail Hydra.
Oh, thank you, Bucky.
But yeah, that word is amazing.
We just now learned that the world turns out it's a lot stupider than I thought it already was.
We have, yeah. Pedro
Oh,
found
goody,
out
the
we have more
railways.
than one language around here in Britain.
Okay,
Anyway,
you're
it's
probably
actually
wondering
one of
what
my
these.
favorite puzzle minigames in the series. Actually.
And yes,
I really
Pedro,
love
I will be showing them off.
it. You got a train set from the old boatman, Bucky.
Oh boy, I love toy trains.
The toy train
toy-
minigame has been added to the trunk.
Go ahead.
Lay down the tracks and let the train do the rest. Can you complete every course?
Are you joking? When I was 10, I was known as the train track building prodigy.
Layton, you do know that this. You know what? Never mind. Maybe it'll get you in the mood for traveling. Come on a boat ride and Bucky'll cast off those blues. Or at least I'd like to cast off. Right now my boat is docked for maintenance. I say, boy, it's really a Mumford down when your boat's down in the shop. Be sure to come back later, though. So yeah, basically it's something to tell you to come back for, because then he'll be able to give you shortcuts to areas of the town via his canal system. Lay down the tracks that will take the train for every station and then to the goal on the red tile. Start placing tracks on the blue tile. Bear in mind that there's a limit to how many you can place. Pay attention to the fuel gauge on the right. The train uses 1 unit for fuel for every space it moves. In order to continue placing tracks, you must have sufficient fuel. So yeah, basically it's sort of like one of those, make sure that it can do it in this amount. Crossing over tracks you have previously placed will create a railway crossing.
Indeed.
Each station must be passed in a certain direction.
How long is this gonna go on?
How long is this going to go on?
Mr. Layton, we have to properly explain the puzzle so that the people can actually solve them.
Exactly. Don't worry, though. At least we only have to look at this tutorial one real big time. Then after
Alright,
that...
guys. Sorry.
Oh, shoot. Phone ringing.
I have a confession to make.
What?
I'm Edward Norton's secret brother.
Well, that explains everything.
He told me everything I needed to know about show business. If things aren't going your way, try and take over and hopefully things will go right back on track. It seems to be working well so far.
Well, how well
yeah,
did that go for him?
He's in Birdman.
True.
True.
Both trains will share the same fuel gauge, so be careful.
He told me Marvel were right dicks to him.
Anyway, touch clear to remove all the tracks you have placed.
They dare to obscure his vision.
I don't want to go into what his vision was because it creeps me out, but whatever. You will pick up more courses for your train as you play through the game. So
Indeed.
it's a game within a game.
Indeed. So let's try and complete all the courses and see what happens.
Okay, what, do I get a prize if I do so?
So,
You do.
let's click on this.
Oh, I love this music.
And then I accidentally pressed a tutorial thing for some reason because I thought...
You incompetent moron!
Don't worry, I skipped right through it. It's sort of weird how they don't give you an option to back right out of it.
Well, we get to hear more of the music.
I'm using my producing powers to fine you a week's wages.
But I'm sort of at the same rank as you, so you kind of can't do that.
Actually, I had creative control written in my contract as well as financial control. So, sorry, your wages are docked.
You'd wish that were like that.
Into the goal, and I guarantee you'll feel as happy as a hippo in mud.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So I think I'm first going to show off what happens if you fail, just for the sake of, showing what happens with the train.
You're making me look like a fucking moron.
No. Just have to enlighten the audience. So yeah, this is me thinking out my strategy, and then I thought, maybe I should show to the audience what happens if the train doesn't make it correctly.
Excuses. You legitimately fucked up and you decided to just pretend you didn't.
No, trust me, the way it actually fails, you'll see that I obviously would have been doing it on purpose.
Sure you were.
Alright, almost there.
Or maybe I don't intentionally screw up on this one. I think maybe I get this one right, and maybe it's another one I intentionally
I'm pretty
screw
sure.
up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got this one right.
Yep, I do have this one right.
Alright, let's see if Jovah got this right.
Yes, Luke, I've got the need for speed.
Chugga. Choo-choo.
No, Emmy, don't touch the brake! No!
Success! Congratulations! You have completed Bucky's Railway.
Awesome.
And that's one track down. And about 11 to go. No. I'm in...
9.
Oh, wait. Yeah, 9 to go.
Meanwhile,
yeah, I
let's
think this is
read.
when I'm still just reading for this last one. I know that
Alright.
at some point in the parts I stop, looking at this long enough for somebody to read.
As we walk into Clark's house, we encounter a woman packing her belongings to flee the area. There is a notable police presence in town. Could this have something to do with the oracle that boy mentioned? Perhaps this person is able to predict the appearance of the canals that wind through the mist hallway are not just for show. They must also serve as a handy means of transport for the inhabitants. We have just come across a small boat moored on the canal with a boatman standing nearby. I expect we shall have to occasion to travel by boat in the course of our investigation.
Indeed.
Oh, thank God. I managed to read all that. I'm getting paid extra for this, right?
Yes, you do.
Sure,
It's been a while since I saw Clark, thank you. But I must say he's looking tired. He's the mayor of the town, though, so I suppose it isn't surprising that recent events have been taking their toll. So far, the damage caused by the Spectre has been limited to buildings, but it does not preclude the possibility of human victims in days to come. I must do my best to help Clark solve this. I'll break my neck. By some means or other, it appears that Luke is able to predict the appearance of the Spectre. It's thanks to this strange power that nobody has been hurt in the attacks. Still, I can't help but wonder how he obtains information, whether he stays shut up indoors all day. I shall have to ask him if I can get him to open up a little. According to Luke's predictions, the Spectre will appear tonight in Great Eli Street. Presumably, the evacuees that met were fleeing from North Eli. We still have plenty of time, but
Oh yeah, I think that was get the point where I just, figured.
don't even let me finish my speech. Another week's wages docked.
So there's not a lot we can do about that.
Remember, all wages that are docked go to my private trust fund.
The private trust fund be...
What, might I ask, is that trust fund
My
for?
bank account, of course.
Nothing new.
And I can pay my brother Edward so he can get back on his feet after the Hulk debacle.
Oh, he doesn't need to get back on his feet after the Incredible Hulk debacle.
I actually like that movie.
It's better than the Angly one, at least. I'll give it that.
The Spectre totally crossed me house and now me flat so flat.
The problem with the Hulk movies is that the Ang Lee movie went completely in the wrong direction, trying to be. It tried so hard to be deep that it pretty much just came across as just pretentious fluff.
Why are you laughing when your home is destroyed?
Whereas the new movie went the completely opposite direction, and it's just so fucking dumb as bricks.
We're actually gonna get sort of an episode telling us why he's like that. Sort of why he's like that.
The mayor and the police evacuated us out of this area, sure. But what now? Are they gonna let me Spectre insurance lapse? Shut up, I'm laughing here.
Don't mind that one, Professor. He's long since gone.
All you can do in a situation like this is laugh.
Yes,
Sure.
Laughing at a time like this makes the rest of us feel rather sad.
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
It's so sad what happened to him.
let's leave
Emmy's
it.
face was so appropriate.
He needs some time to deal with this.
Professor, maybe we should call the asylum?
Luke, do you know of any other places that were hit by the Spectre? Special Executive for Counterintelligence, Terrorism, Revenge, Extortion.
Let's see. There is a house that's under repair to the east of the crossroads.
Perfect. Then we shall go there, and Luke will be living there for all eternity.
Professor, I have a home.
Sorry, Luke, but your father's been evicted.
Yeah, sure. I'll believe that when he tells me.
I bought the house, and I
Sure.
evicted
Oh, here's the episode actually.
Yes, and I do believe I'm actually going to show that off. Definitely in this part.
All right then. It's
Oh.
now actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
episodes.
All right, episode 2, laughing.
the Laughing Man. Okay, you were sort of asking why he laughs. Luke Buck's house was completely demolished by the Spectre, but he's not going to let that get him down. He believes that if he just laughs, it'll make him happy.
All right, I'll play the fat one then, I think. Oh, this is terrible. Just terrible. Brock, your house is completely smashed up.
Yeah, isn't that just terrible?
Brock, I don't know what to say, but will you be alright?
Yeah.
I'm sure the neighbors all pitch in. We can have your house rebuilt in no time. You'll see.
No.
What?
No thanks. I actually like the way walls and ceilings have been blasted apart.
Oh dear.
I feel like I'm
Is
from
he
nature
okay?
again, like...
Basically, Shiroi, his way to deal with, the solemnness of losing his home and everything is to laugh at it.
But I can't sleep at night. The sound of the wind will be my lullaby. I'm scared.
He's basically the human embodiment of when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
I don't know if you've gone mad or you're just looking on the bright side, but at least you're smiling.
I won't have to go and sit on cafe terraces anymore. I've got one right here at home.
Yeah. I'd say it's a combination of both. He's gone mad, but he's also looking at the bright side of things. To the ultra extreme. Just weird. Part of me, when I first played this, wondered if level 5 was actually trying to do something dark with him. Like, have a character literally descend into madness.
Well, level 5 loves to make games aimed that are kid friendly, so I'm pretty sure they try to keep the dark stuff a little.
Crossover.
Luke, no spoiling.
There are some houses along the canal that were damaged by the Spectre.
Thankful you're only a child, otherwise I'd have you fired.
Most of them have been repaired now, though.
Line?
What kind of connection could exist between the damaged houses?
Oh, aside from the Spectre destroying them and me calling each one?
Have you got a theory, Professor?
Yes, in a minute. I'm just rewriting the script.
Ah.
No, not yet.
Come on, Professor. You can't cheat on this one.
But you must be thinking something, right?
And then Luke shot Emmy in the chest. You need to gather a bit more information here. And then Luke shot his father in the leg.
It's interesting. You know what, Jovah? We have to make the cast change. Dribs has to play the storyteller. I'm pretty sure those would have a blast with the storyteller.
I suppose.
But he has enough of a blast with
The storyteller is the villain of the crossover. He's a sorcerer who he has a book, a magical book, where everything he writes in the book actually happens.
I see.
Yeah, we may have to have him be the storyteller in that one after all now.
Let's head to North Ellie. With any luck, we'll glimpse the Spectre for ourselves.
It's amazing, Glimpse, how many times you unintentionally reference the crossover.
Wait, Luke, is it Ellie or Eli?
Eli!
Okay.
I hope the police aren't blocking the entrance into that district.
No, I was just waiting for everyone else to finish talking.
Okay.
And then Professor Layton, with his cape and magical powers, flew in, drowned Luke in the river, and saved the day.
Wait a minute, Professor. So how exactly is drowning Luke gonna save the day?
Hey, if Doctor Who can choke Perry nearly to death, why can't I drown someone?
But people hated that.
Silly, Mr. Layton. We actually have a competent writing team writing this.
I fired them all.
Anywho,
If you want to go and strangle someone, Professor, I suggest you go over to Tumblr.
Really? Maybe you're just imagining things, Miss Emmy.
Miss Emmy.
Actually, I've got a puzzle about mice I've been waiting to give someone. Would you like to try?
Actually, I want to do this one. Because I'm the puzzle
No, Professor. This one's for Emmy.
Fine. Remember, okay, I'll rewrite your
this puzzle. Okay, go ahead.
Keep it. Alright, this is one of those puzzles, Jovah, where you should not show because these puzzles usually take. Well, this one.
I know.
This is one of the easier ones.
Wow, how perfect. I can rewrite. I have plenty of time to rewrite Luke's.
Fortunately, unlike Curious Village, these kind of puzzles by this point are completely optional. So we can just leave this one be if we want.
Okay, Luke. In the next scene, you're supposed to dive into the river and do doggy paddles.
Professor, we already had something like that in Pandora/the Diabolical Box.
We'll do it again then.
But what does that have to do with this puzzle?
It doesn't. I just want to show it on screen because it would be fun.
Professor, you really have quite the imagination.
Anywho, this is one of
the
the...
right at Skip Woods.
Like, that's an accomplishment.
True that.
But yeah.
Anywho, yeah, this is one of those sort of puzzles I, kind of have a...
This is how the professor keeps himself awake at night. Oh my god. Oh wait, at least I'm not as bad as Skip Woods. Alright, back to sleep.
Heavy. When Luke dives into the lake, you're supposed to push him into the lake.
Several wasted turns later to when I retain back my semblance of strategy. Yeah, these sort of puzzles I sometimes...
Because these games clearly establish that you two are going to be the main villains, and I'm going to be the hero. That's again to save the day.
You know, Dwib, it's sort of ironic you're having Layton say that, considering what happens in Unwound/Lost Future.
Yeah, where future Layton is supposedly a mobster.
Oh my god, actually cool. I can't wait to get to that game, man.
That's why Jovah was anxious to get to that, because we've been pretty much Dwibs. You're kind of unintentionally building up to the Lost Future.
Yeah.
Finally, the professor can't handle anymore, drops the show business, and becomes the new Don Corleone.
Yep.
And also, Dwibs, that means in that game you're gonna have to be nice.
Exactly.
I've got this one.
Basically, Dwibs, you're gonna have a double role there. You're gonna play
puzzle was
normal
no
Layton and be nice, and then but you also have future Layton, so you can be all that you want to be.
Exactly. It's the perfect character development.
I mean, he has to. Oh no, never mind.
And then
Nice when he's playing future Layton.
And then Layton.
Yeah, he's playing
off,
future Layton.
Yeah, but he has to be nice.
And then Layton drove off into the sunset, leaving Emmy and Luke behind.
Professor, you won't leave us here.
Yeah! I mean, seriously, Professor, you're here to solve a mystery about a giant Spectre!
Well, I don't care anymore. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You know, Professor, you should go to Labyrinthia. I'm pretty sure you would love it there.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going to the Costa del Sol to take a nice long vacation. You two carry on the filming without me.
Wait, but Professor, we need you!
You're the star.
I don't care anymore.
You do know that if you don't come back, we're going to fire you and replace you with a new protagonist!
You've been hindering my progress since day one. And also, okay, fuck this, I'm going to terminate the entire production.
Well, but Professor, we already have a new protagonist waiting.
What? You're not with your father today?
My father's at home working.
So I'm not in this scene anyway, so
I see. You know, I wanted to ask you whether I had done something to offend your mother.
Yeah. Time for some, backstory.
She always comes by to talk over her travel plans, but this time she never said a word about leaving.
So yeah, Luke's mother has supposedly left without a word spoken.
I suppose she must have had some reason not to mention it. But to go off alone, she loves her family holidays. Or has she been arguing with your dad?
alright, fine, I'm back.
Aw, thank you, Professor.
But they agreed to quadruple my salary.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. Don't listen to me. I'm just an old man spotting nonsense.
$100 million. This is the most expensive game ever made.
okay, Professor, you wanted an American sums, okay.
Your mom and dad get on better than anyone in town. Just let me know when your mother gets back.
Oh, but I'm sorry, folks. But because of my bigger salary,
A long time.
they had to cut the budget. So now we're filming in
We're still filming in Europe.
Well, sometimes grown-ups have to go off and do their own thing for a bit. She'll be home soon. Wait.
We had to film in someone's backyard in Wales.
Specifically in one... I can fucking pronounce this fucking word. Ladies and gentlemen, see you in the next part. Maybe by then I'll be able to finally pronounce this fucking thing.
Okay, I declare, this part may just have to be named with that particular name to see if anyone can pronounce that.
Yes,
We'll see you when we move production to
Yes.
Lanfair, Brawley, Gwynogl,
We'll see you then.